Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome to sisi, the test server for EVE Online. And today I'm joining the mass test for April 21st. We should get some ship skin testing, so that could be interesting. And it's also going to be a good test for my GTX 960. We'll see how that performs here. Test should start any moment now because the channel has just been set to moderated mode. So we'll keep an eye on CCP Hubback's instructions and we'll try to go along and keep an eye on the frames per second, the performance, the client, all of that good stuff. I'm in like the most powerful ship around, as you can see right here, a Tristan Take 1 Fit. It's from my old EVE Duels videos, but one thing that I already noticed that I don't like so much about the Tristan is how overwhelming the little lights are there. So actually it takes over way too much from the screen for such a small ship, but okay. I'm also not going to record this with shadow play. I don't think that it's a good idea to have that running when we're doing the post bash. So this will be recorded on the OBS software, which is like the lightest. It's also the worst quality, but we will see, and I'll keep you guys up to date on what's happening. Hi all, we are meeting in FD at the gate on XBV, so that's pretty classic. I will maybe tighten my orbit to like 1000 meters so I can jump right away when we are instructed to. And in the meantime, let's take a look at some of the skins that are here already. Look at that, pretty cool. Interbus edition, I think, for this dreadnought. Pretty fancy stuff. If I'm not mistaken, there was a Quave Thanatos here. Yeah, probably one of the best looking ships around. Look at that, lovely blue. That looks really awesome. And then here's an Abaddon. Is that the classical skin? I don't think so. Could be. Well, no, actually that's actually a shadow popping up there. So love the golds. Here we go, Dominic's Quave edition. Oh my god, is there even Armageddon? Is that? So that's an Armageddon that will be in Khanid skin, I think. I hope you're all in ships which have skin. I have the skins bought, so that should be ready for my Tristan, no problem. We did that last time. And over there, look at that. Then we'll get an orange Dominic's here. Quave, that one's gonna have a lot of options for the Quave, because the Quave's got a lot of skins that it can use. And look at that, the new icon for the damage control. This is a Take 1 Fit, just because it's a fit that I had available. I had to throw it together very quickly, so I just quickly grabbed it, bought everything from the market. And we'll see, maybe we can get on a bit of a kiting one-on-one against someone, but if not, that's okay too. Current numbers in local, around 300, so not that many for this test so far. And on the super capital ships, not that many here just yet either. Or do they like gather at a planet now and then take the sign? Oh, it's possible. Performance wise, this looks okay, 60 frames per second zoomed out. Let's zoom in a little bit. Still managing 60 frames per second, that's pretty good. Ooh, lovely Hyperion over there. And then the Nestors, unfortunately, they don't have any skins. We will start with the first test step in a few minutes, but you can already try changing your skins now. Alright, let's maybe first see if we can spot someone that follows that order. Let's see, is anyone? Maybe if that Moros would change, that would be nice and visible. Nope, doesn't look like he's gonna do it. Let's do ours then. Of course, we should zoom in on the Tristan a little bit, and let's take inner zone shipping. There it goes. Oh, I didn't notice the little glitching out of the entire model when I changed, so let's check it out here again. Nope, actually completely smooth. That's really nice. Here's the Quave coming in. Just it takes a little bit longer. It gives it some more time, I think, to load everything up. But that looks pretty damn good. And then switching from Quave. Oh, there we had maybe a little glitch. Let's try that again from skin to skin. Nope, that one seemed quite clean. And now unfortunately I'm being dragged in all of those big ships. Let's deactivate the skin here for now and maybe see if we can spot someone else that's doing it inside this giant heap of ships. Revelation. quite a few quite a few more Rosses. That look pretty cool. Let's see if I can spot anyone changing changing skin. My card is trying to keep it at 60 frames per second, but it's not easy with all of the effects and all of the ships here. Anyone changing? Anyone changing? I'm not seeing a lot. If you experience any bugs or crashes, of course, we press F12. And we've got more stuff coming through. But zoomed out, yep, 60 frames per second, pretty good. And the gate at 1000. Alright, let's see, like this. Anyone? Oh, here we go. That one was actually switching. From Brave. Look at that. That is pretty cool. So the effect is obviously visible through the client from someone else's ship changing the skin. That is pretty cool. Thanks a lot, Panchan, for demonstrating that on one of the very cool ships here with decent skins. So that was awesome. Here again, look at that. Look at that to the yellow. Of course, that looks so good, and it actually still fits within the game. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, here comes a super. Here is a Titan, Ragnarok. Not sure if the Ragnarok has skins. And here we go. We also have an avatar who looks skinned already. Look at that black avatar. That does look really cool. Of course, he's a little big for the gate. The way he's hugging that at the moment. There's more and more big ships coming through here, so the Sino is going to have quite some work. Get ready and in range of the XBV gate. So let's get ready for that. And yeah, big mass of ships. Local still 300, so probably 300 in this test, not that many. Well, good that there are some big ships here. That should help with the post bash. I will, I think, try to not stay too close to everything, because a couple of smart bombs and my small Tristan here could be destroyed very quickly. Let's wait for the countdown and then we'll jump through onto phase number 2. That revelation almost looks like a Quave revelation, but it can't be. It's so Galente-like to have blue in it, but it's an Amar ship. It actually feels a little weird in 5. Okay, select it. 1 and jump. Here we go. Press the button. Gate effect. Sino's going as well. And I'm actually amazed. This feels a little smoother than previously. So, and a jump through, not bad. I think it's because it's only like 300 people this time, so a smaller mass test, and the difference with the smoothness of the effect is quite visible. There's some Sinos up there. Let's zoom out completely if we can spot some more. That's already a warp. You're a bit early. Yes, very nice. Pretty cool, very smooth, 60 frames per second, bouncing down a couple, but I think this is quite okay so far. Let's orbit that one at 10 or something like that. And actually we'll orbit the avatar. Because if that one changes skin... Oh, is he doing it? Oh my god, completely black. That looks wicked. And then with the... Look at that, with the icon here, the golden icon on a black background. I gotta say, that looks amazingly good. Align to the beacon, do not warp. Now please change your ship skins several times back and forth. Now let's see if I can find the... Well, I know that I gotta align towards the sun, and then we'll find the beacon. That's a sino. We'll just do distance. Here we go. Align to, and then I'll keep an eye on the Titan here. If he switches out his skins, that's pretty cool, and I will do the same just for like the logs, I guess. But I would love to see him change his skin once again. There is the Nagelfar doing his thing, and here it goes. Look at that, from the center, and now from a blue to an incredible black Titan. That is very, very, very cool in my opinion. Very nice. And so here are mine, of course, for the Tristan. Inner zone shipping, wave. Well, maybe we should also keep an eye on the Ragnar. It still feels pretty responsive from my clicking so far. So we'll also deactivate the skin for a moment. Maybe he doesn't have any skins, that's possible. If you activate the license, you go to the fitting video. Okay. Not seeing a lot of activity there. That looks like a standard one as well. Here is a black one. Oh, and I'm getting too far away. Will you change skin for me? Erebus. Seems to be doing that quite okay. Decently responsive here. So that's alright. Then deactivate the skin. Let's really zoom in on this one. I like the effect here. I think this looks pretty damn good. Oh my god, that was pretty beautiful as well here from the Oracle. And they go to black. Damn it! I'm gonna have to start considering some MR ships, because with the black skin that looks really cool, and this is very nice as well. Some of these skins look amazing, and look at all of those avatars going in black there. I think that this is definitely a hit, you know, the black Amar skins. That looks crazy good. So that's a thank you. I think that's all they needed. And here's a nice little look at the entire fleet. Warp to the post warping at your range. So I'll do a warp within 50. I'll activate my damage control just because I don't want to let's see. Oh, it's actually just a lighting effect from the warp on the Tristan model here. So for a second there I thought maybe the skin wavy effect still shown through, but it looks okay. There we go, people are firing already, so I'm going to move myself a little bit off the side just so that I don't get smart bombed on this part. So goodbye fleet, and yeah, now this is gonna be the real test for my graphics cards. What will my frames per second do here? Maybe just go up a little bit as well. Local 318. There comes the rest of the fleet. Ooh. Shoot the control tower, yeah. Well, the lasers look pretty good here. But here comes, oh my god, here comes the drop. So we are now reduced to 40 frames per second. Oh my god, I'm really surprised how well it's still keeping up. 35, 40 still. So that was a pretty, yeah, now it's gonna start to struggle. When all of these big ships start to fire as well, the clients get some problem here. Let's zoom out maybe. So I'm reduced to like 30 frames per second zoomed in. Fully zoomed out, it can handle it a lot better, of course. It's just a couple of laser beams that are much smaller here, but still only 40 frames per second or something like that. It's a big hit on performance. In the meantime, here's a look at the new post shield as well. And look at the top. That looks pretty wicked. That actually looks pretty cool. Now, I would not have been able to do a look at like this with the previous graphics card, so it's a markable improvement. 30 frames per second, despite the fact that we've got 300 people doing the post bash, which used to be very, very hard for my previous video cards to handle anything close to this. So this is actually pretty cool, pretty impressive. And oh, can I target the tower at 41? Yeah, there goes the shields. Quick D-scan on this. That should not take too long. And so yeah, zoomed out like 30, 40 frames per, if I go fully zoomed out, I can get 40 frames per second. I mean, it's still a big hit for a game that's supposed to have 1 second ticks. But at least it can handle it a lot better. I'm quite surprised by how well my graphics card is holding up here. So even half zoomed in, 30 frames per second is still doable. Fully zoomed in though, it's gonna be quite a bit worse. Then yeah, we're deep into the 20s. So interesting. And performance wise here, I feel that all of this is looking quite alright. For the client is what I mean, of course. Just take a look around here. Well, different background, and then it is saying, ouch, what are you doing? What are you doing? Take it easy with the camera. So that's not going to take too long anymore. 26%, we're past the biggest recharge rate. It should go faster and faster now. And we've got even more Titans coming in. I did disable the brackets, and I'm not going to put them on in a situation like this. You want to disable all brackets in space as much as possible to allow for some performance. %. Still looking okay on the performance here. So I think this is how I unfortunately this is how you would be playing EVE Online, of course, in a fleet like that, zoomed out as much as possible, especially if you don't have a great graphics card or even a good graphics card. You do want to do everything you can to allow it to keep running, and that means zoomed out. Don't zoom in too much on a battle like this. But you can see them attacking that tower. Now it's in armor, so this is ticking along quite smoothly. No smart bombs. Again, a warning. Luckily, I decided to move out of the way here. This always does happen. There's even rock. Yeah, there's even a, what the hell is it? A phoenix firing at something else. And it's Utilisator Otstrel. This is a big contra. Probably my fault. So there we go, structure going down. And then we'll probably need to align to the Poitot gate. So I'll start doing that actually. Before I get shot at for being stationary. And boom! There goes the POS, firing stops, and well, it's definitely better now, going up to 50 even. Scoop drones aligned to Poitot, yep, ready for that. Oh my god, I'm even at 60 zoomed out with the entire fleet on the field, so that's pretty cool. Let's get ready to warp there. Fleet W, that's me, so let's head over there. And oof, that grid leaving is always still a little bit of a shock for the client. It seems to be doing quite okay. And yeah, the effect from the warp tunnel, somehow bouncing light from the sun on the Tristan, that's actually pretty cool. Cloud ring over there. And then we get a couple of oranges over here. Pilgrim at 22. CCP Lebowski in a Tempest tribal issue. Yep. Ooh, he's actually doing the Sino. Here we go. I think I'll be decloaking soonish, so I'll do an orbit at current. I'll also activate my damage control. And there we do have a Velator, something I could handle. Any other frigates? So obviously smaller test today. Local still only at around 80. So normally I think 150 to 200 is something that does happen. Shots fired. Who's firing at who? Something just blew up. Performance, yeah, doing quite okay. Oh my god, someone is targeting me, really? Let's speed up a little, just in case. It's a Macarial at 80 kilometers. Let's stick close to my fleet here, close to the gate. I don't want to be blown up before the actual fight happens. After that, it's all good. Oh yeah, let's reduce distance. There is a Raven Navy issue. Courser here. Merlin. Aha, that's good. Orbit at 15. Let's get ready. Now what's this? Just looking the other way here, but get one eye on the Merlin there. I'll actually drop my drones as well, just to be ready. And now at 18 kilometers, also orbiting the gate, pretty close by actually. Just give the order and I will start my fight here. So this is actually still looking pretty smooth with 140 people in local. I'm decently surprised by that. Let's do a quick burst of speed. Just to keep up with him. And so that we can target and point him. Fleet X, get ready. That means I'm going to get ready as well. And then when they jump, I'm just gonna try and surprise him a little. Re-speed up. Or is he doing the same? It's possible. Give me a go. Jump and fight. Targeting is up. Ooh, he already took quite a bit of damage. Let's swing by and engage. Let's again do like an orbit at 15 and try to not allow him to get away from me too much. Everything on him. Shields, go, go. Is he too fast? Well, my point is still up, but his shield reps have done that. He's coming straight for me, so I need to speed up here again. Just keep going, try and stay away from him. Have shields. In the meantime, huge fight in the back there. Yeah, he's almost keeping up with my stuff. Luckily, this shoots... Oh, my performance, 40 frames per second. That's obviously quite a bit less all of a sudden. But let's quickly cut down the micro warp drive here. Oh my god, full super capital fleet below us. Alert, alert. So this is still going okay. Now let's try not to allow him too close. He's still repping. So we're having a fun little one-on-one here. Just trying to keep my speed up, trying to keep my orbit up. And I actually get help from someone else. I wonder where my... Oh, well, they're hugging him, so this is okay. Once his cap is out, which should be right about now, I'm going to approach just to make sure that I actually keep the point on him. so that he doesn't try to like get away from me. I think that's the best here. A little bit of jitters from all of the action that's also happening on the grid, of course. But here we go. He's now in structure. I'm staying close to you, and this should end up okay. Tie-dye, yeah, 50% tie-dye, so you guys also get a fight in slow motion. Just oh my god, he's actually got close range blasters, I think, but it's going to be too late already. There he goes. Good fight, good one-on-one here. I'm also being targeted now by a stabber and a crusader, so let's start repping, and yeah, let's see if there's anything we can do against him for now. Quick burst of the micro drive if I can, keep the repping up, but I do fear that it's going to be too late. Oh, I'm also scrammed, so no micro driving is going to happen. At least we're chewing through his shields, but of course Crusader, a Mars ship, so that one will probably have... Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. I'm too slow now. So you'll have an armored tank on that. And so this will end up quite soon here. But yeah, pretty cool fight. Performance, okay. I felt I could actually do this fight while all of that was going on in the back. Look at all of the Titans there, taking care of the guys over here. Pretty cool stuff. And well, half armor. That's not that bad. Let's hope that after this, well, the tie-dye does mean that I need some more time. And the gate, where is the gate? How far away did we end up? I have no idea. Any gates anywhere? So looking away here, we've got aha, there it is. Let's see if we can make it 50 kilometers slow boating in a pod towards it. If not, I'll be destroyed, and then that's going to be it. In the meantime, of course, we've got a huge fight going on in the back. Now, everything is shooting at everything in 76% time dilation. This actually looks a little bit green, so I think it's only like 24% slower. And frames per second though, 16 frames per second, so this is still very tough on any video cards. But okay, am I being targeted by anything? I would appreciate a Pod Express, to be honest. Then we get all of those smart bombing battleships there. As we slowly, very slowly approach the gate. And there is the fight. From the super capital perspective, that's a lot of smart bombs right there. Maybe against like the fighters and all of the bombers and things like that. Is there one like close to me? A Nestor close to me? Same distance, so I think we'll just keep going and see how this one ends up here. Maybe through the gate. Maybe back in the station. I do get bounty payments. Pretty nice. Another bubble coming in. Here's a Doomsday being fired. Do we get an explosion after that? Yep, we do. And that's me gone, guys. So yeah, there you go. It's gonna be one more shot, then I'll be sent home. But this is pretty good. Very good mass test. I felt that the skin system worked as advertised, and the performance here, nothing too special to report. Of course, a big fleet fight or a pulse bash with 300-400 guys is always pretty hard on the client. But there you go, with my corpse floating in space, which should come out any second now. That's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next time.